From a small-town country girl in Pennsylvania to the world's most powerful pop icon, Taylor Swift's journey is nothing short of legendary. She's not just a singer. She's a cultural force who has reshaped music, inspired millions, and built a billion-dollar empire. This is the untold life story of Taylor Swift. Childhood and early life. Taylor Allison Swift was born on December 13, 1989, in Reading, Pennsylvania. Raised on her family's Christmas tree farm, Taylor grew up with a love for music and storytelling. At just 12 years old, she picked up a guitar and began writing songs, lyrics that captured emotions far beyond her years. Unlike most kids her age, she had a dream: to become a country music star. Her parents recognized her talent and took a leap of faith, moving the family to Nashville, Tennessee, the heart of country music. But success didn't come easy. She was rejected by multiple labels before she was even a teenager. Still, Taylor refused to give up. First breakthrough. In 2006, at just 16 years old, Taylor released her self-titled debut album. With songs like Tim McGraw and Teardrops on My Guitar, she quickly won the hearts of country fans. Her unique ability to turn personal stories into relatable music became her superpower. But she didn't stop there. By 2008, with her second album, Fearless, Taylor achieved superstardom. Hits like Love Story and You Belong With Me made her not just a country sensation, but a global star. Fearless became the most awarded country album of all time, and Taylor, still a teenager, was already making history. The turning point, pop stardom. Taylor was never afraid to reinvent herself. With her Red album in 2012, she began experimenting with pop sounds. But it was 1989 that fully transformed her into a pop icon. The album debuted at #1, selling over 1 million copies in its first week, a rare feat in the streaming era. Songs like Shake It Off and Blank Space dominated radio and turned Taylor into a cultural icon. She won Album of the Year at the Grammys, becoming the first woman to win that award twice. The world had witnessed a complete transformation. Taylor Swift was no longer just America's sweetheart, she was a global phenomenon. Struggles and controversies. But with fame came controversy. In 2009, Taylor faced one of the most infamous moments in pop culture history when Kanye West interrupted her MTV VMA acceptance speech. That moment haunted her for years, fueling endless media scrutiny. She also faced public feuds with Kanye, Katy Perry, and even the media itself, which painted her as a manipulative figure. The harsh spotlight forced Taylor to step back. In 2017, she returned with Reputation, an album filled with darker themes, tackling betrayal, revenge, and self-empowerment. It became one of the best-selling albums of the year, proving that even in her darkest moments, Taylor turned pain into art. Reinvention and business genius. Taylor's career has always been defined by reinvention. In 2020, during the pandemic, she surprised fans with 2 indie folk albums, Folklore and Evermore. Both won critical acclaim, and Folklore even earned her another Grammy for Album of the Year. But beyond music, Taylor showed her business brilliance. When she lost ownership of her early masters, she made the bold decision to re-record her old albums, releasing Taylor's version. This move not only gave her back control over her art, but also set a powerful precedent for artists' rights in the music industry. Through every reinvention, Taylor stayed true to herself, a songwriter, a storyteller, and a fighter for artistic freedom. The Eras Tour and billionaire status. In 2023, Taylor launched the Eras Tour, a once-in-a-generation concert experience that celebrated her entire career. It broke records worldwide, becoming the highest-grossing tour in history and making Taylor the first artist to achieve billionaire status through music alone. Fans from across the globe filled stadiums, proving that Taylor Swift wasn't just a musician, she was a movement, a community, and a cultural force of nature.
A sweet fact of Taylor Swift. Mikhail Ariano is a TikTok creator and super fan of Taylor Swift, so much so that he choreographed a fun and energetic strut to her song Bejeweled, and his video absolutely blew up. His dance went viral, sparking a wave of Swifties recreating it across TikTok. This helped boost the song's visibility in the early promotion for Midnights. Taylor Swift herself took notice of Mikhail's viral dance. Taylor didn't just like the video and follow him on TikTok, she actually asked if she could use the choreography on the Eras tour. Everyone thought it was fake because Taylor had never done something like this before. But just a week later, Taylor performed his dance in front of thousands of fans. In a memorable fan moment, she actually gave Mikhail her hat during one of her Eras tour shows, a sweet gesture that sent fans into a frenzy of joy.
Taylor Swift isn't just known for her music. She's also a true philanthropist. In 2013, she donated $4 million to launch the Taylor Swift Education Center in Nashville, giving young artists a space to learn and grow. She's promoted literacy by donating thousands of books to schools and libraries across the U.S. When disaster strikes, Taylor steps in to help, from donating $1 million to Tennessee flood victims to giving $1 million to Louisiana relief efforts. Her generosity has made a real difference. During the pandemic, she quietly sent money to food banks, local businesses, and even fans struggling with bills. Her impact goes beyond emergencies. Taylor supports cancer research, advocates for survivors of sexual assault, helping fans with medical costs, student loans, or simply sending support when it's needed most. Taylor Swift's story proves her ability to turn fame into a force for good, using her platform to inspire change, one act of generosity at a time. Her ability to reinvent herself, connect deeply with millions, and transform challenges into triumphs, from country beginnings to pop dominance and beyond, her story isn't just about music. It's about resilience, creativity, and the ability to inspire generations. And that's what makes Taylor Swift not just an artist, but a global icon.